go at it in the ring.
This is so intimidating. This is no small hall. This is no leisure center. This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Many of the people in the division hit like them. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance to come out of it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good left hand. He gets out of the way of that left hand. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. He blocks the hook. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that low kick. Not many fights can do that.
Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He fails to score with that left hook. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
Missed him with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? punch. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good punch. He threw the hooks, didn't land. Fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
It's hard, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or...
Which fighter is going to get caught first? Just misses with the right uppercut. Clean right uppercut. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
These two are the perfect dance partners. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He caught him there with a left hook. About punches and bunches, that's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? He just misses with that big right hand. That punch hurt him. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
threw the hook. It didn't land. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Good punch. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Big hook. Good thing it did. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Who will be buzzed first? There's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Good job of cutting off the ring, making sure his opponent cannot get out of trouble. And right back into the fray. Scores with that right uppercut. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And that's exactly where he doesn't need to be. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Thought we were going to see the finish there. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That hook doesn't score. Parries away that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm getting... Here comes round 7. Big left there, but misses. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. His foundation appears to be okay, but when you put those gloves that high, you know that you're in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. They score again with the left hand. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. they keeping their gloves up? Not much time left in the round. That seemed to be like a feel-out round. What do you think, Johnny?
You got to see what's in front of you. Don't pressure them. Let them take it at their own pace.
And there's the bell for round 8. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed with that right uppercut. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
That uppercut doesn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Go out there and finish it. Don't take the jab and don't get carried away. Finish back with finish and then what you do.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Exchange here from both men. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can't score with that uppercut. We wanted action, and they are delivering. score with that left hand. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What he's going to do, Tony, is that...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Swing and a miss with that hook. That right hook's blocked. Hook is parried away. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is well uppercut. They just missed with that big right hand. Failing to score with that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Who's going to be the first one to get caught? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That punch lands. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Oh, that punch. With that power punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? How did he absorb that hook? When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin or pickpocket him.
Got out of the way of that right hook. And they figure out the combination to this sink. He blocks the uppercut. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
That right hook's already working well. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. So close, but so far a split decision loss. Man, that one has got to hurt, Johnny.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this job? Todd, tell me. Come on, talk to me. That is not a split decision. Ridiculous.